Tommy Tellerico Studios.
No doubt many of you may be confused. Yes, I am the same corn-fed normally seated behind a desk at the detective agency office. Some of you may remember me for playing second fiddle to Duckman, private detective / family man. And some of you may remember me for the subtle beauty of my supple calves. I feel that it's my duty to share with regular viewers of the Duckman show, and if you're not, shame on you. Check local television listings and get with the program. You may wonder how I wound up on this war-torn battlefield wading in a septic pool of dysentery bacteria. It's not a pretty story, but there will be plenty of intrigue, action, and young women in embarrassingly small swimwear. Oh, and a bit of head-busting, butt-kicking, super bitchin' violence, if you enjoy that sort of thing. Custom dictates that I start my story at the beginning. Then again, custom dictates that I repress the impulse to tackle anything that wiggles in hot pink. So come with me now. Our story begins here, at the exclusive Abs and Ass Health Spa in Beverly Hills, a place where the rich and famous come to soak in scented waters and be pampered like the phony baloney royalty they are. My friend and partner Duckman had been living here for nearly a month, busy basking in the fame that accompanies starring in a weekly television series. Duckman was so intent on living like the king of big screen that he completely ignored, among other things, his children, his career, and, me, his lovable doe-eyed porcine pal.
Rub just a little harder, Tiffany. That's right, right there, between the webbing. Oh, that's it. Oh, that makes the cock crow. Julio, my little south of the border friend, my compliments. That martini was drier than a nun's onions.
In reality, Mr. Duckman, that was not a martini. It was a sludge and stand your granny up against the wall and Singapore slinger into the back of your pickup and drive her to Long Island iced tea.
That, would have been my second guess. Either a martini or what you said. Anywho, I think I'll have another.
Oh, Duckman, no thinking aloud. This is Hollywood, remember? Just lay back and dream of a world without butter.
A world without butter? That's like a juggler without balls. Well, you're a good little suck-up, aren't you, Julio? Remember, fill it to the rim with gin.
Odd. He never has a second glass at home.
The sweet and innocent Tiffany. Pure as the driven snow. Sweet as sunshine on a field of marigolds. Tender as a...
Hey, are you talking to me? Because you just paid for a little tub splashing. If you want the Free Willy special, cough up some cash.
Oh, nice talk. Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Who do you think taught me the uvula groove?
When it comes to describing your beauty, Valencia, words fail me. I used to have a problem with other things failing, but now all I have to do is visualize a Charlie's Angels sandwich, and I get all fancy in my pantsy. Julio, I was just admiring your formidable package. It's huge!
Oh, I am flattered, Mr. Duckman.
No, you little chupacabra. Your sack over by the door.
Oh, that is my bag lunch.
Duckman, look at the time. Your television show is on now.
So it is. That reminds me, I really should check in with the studio one of these weeks and let them know where I am, in case they want to, I don't know, film some new episodes or something silly like that. This just doesn't seem right, does it?
The TV isn't on, silly Zwilly.
Exactly what I was thinking. I wonder where the remote control is. Tiffany, last night was amazing. I felt like a greased up pig let loose in a giant carnal casserole.
Sounds wild. Next time you should try it with a partner.
Valencia, come here, you wild, untamed, uninhibited, gushing, moist fountain of funky lust. You haven't uttered a peep since I peeped your udders. It's a book of matches. Why, if I weren't having the time of my life floating in the lap of luxury and other people's drippings, I'd walk over and take a closer look at them. I want the remote control for the television now!
Well, why didn't you just say so?
Let's see. The Yarn Network, the Menendez Brothers Comedy Hour, Sandy Duncan Retrospective. Here we go. The good old USA Network.
Wow, that was pretty great! The new Duckman rescued that whole school bus full of liver-diseased orphans from the evil clutches of King Chicken, and then found every one of them a donor liver.
Not only that, but then the new Duckman checked them all into a charity hospital that he built himself, completely with recycled materials.
He is truly extraordinary. After that, he helped me with my homework and then replaced the transmission in an old person's car. It was a Volvo.
I do what I can, family. There's only one planet, and I feel compelled to make it a better place to live.
Curse you, new Duckman. You're unbeatable. I miss the old Duckman. He was a weak simpleton.
Now, King Chicken. No more of your super villainous sour grapes.
Say, Duckman, who's that sexy stack of sticky buns starring on your show?
I have no idea. There's got to be some kind of mistake.
It's getting late, kids. Everyone off to bed now. The new Duckman and I have an old bird that needs stuffing.
Who is this joker moving in on my family? Clearly, he's insane! He's Frenching Bernice!
It's time for you to leave, Mr. Former Somebody. This suite is reserved for real celebrities.
Replacing me on my own show might just be the studio's way of freeing me up so I can do feature films! I better go to Paramount and get to the bottom of this.
Duckman was suffering from a serious case of denial. He couldn't believe that ignoring his career had cost him his television series. It was clearly time for my crime-fighting partner to be on the receiving end of a very rude and slightly painful wake-up call.
Now, the Tower of London's got nothing on this place. The brochure said the gate was designed to stop an armored tank. Or Oprah on a patty melt bender, whichever comes first. Let me in, you hairy clump of fudge!
Go away, the spot is closed, especially to flammable husbands like Duckman and John Denver, so shoo, shoo, shoo!
I need to get in there, you international flavor of the month! I forgot my voluminous listing of Hollywood starlets whose maracas I've taken to shaking.
If you mean the two telephone numbers scribbled on the back of a cocktail napkin from Wingfa's House of Fun, I wiped my skinny butt with it. Ha!
Keep guffawing, island boy. I have friends in high places, you know. Well, actually, I know a lifeguard who works in one of those really high towers. I've had enough of this, you Caribbean cretin! Let me in now, you celebrity wannabe!
I don't think so, Mr. He who is a headline from a newspaper printed far too long ago. You should walk your ugly slack body away from here.
Well, taking a walk is a pretty good idea, Julio. I think I'll take a walk down to the immigration office and see if there's a finder's fee for turning you in.
Hold on, I'm opening the door. Ha! Faker fraud. The only way you could get here was to trick your way in, Mr. Nobody. Now go away before I get 16th century Renaissance on your feathery butt.
I'm having a bad day, Julio. Shouldn't you be meeting Paul Simon down by the schoolyard? It's a book of matches, and it's mine! All mine!
Those are for guests of the spot only.
Listen, Fancy Pants, do you realize how much I tipped you while I was a guest here?
Yes, I do. And I put it in the parking meter this morning.
I always believe in buying American products, except when watching Baywatch is at stake. When it comes to watching jiggling flesh in high resolution, I say screw the economy, get the best set you can. I wonder why this television isn't on. Why do they have to mount those televisions up so high? Whatever happened to trust? Besides, I tried to take one last night, and let me tell you, those puppies are bolted in tighter than Charles Grodin's hairpiece. It's the television remote control from the spa. I've always said that I need more control in my life. You can't treat me like this, you bristly balkan! I'm gonna clear up this whole business with the new Duckman and get my show back!
Yeah, right. You and Bunny Franklin are going to be back on top any day now. Look at me. I'm holding my breath.
You can't treat me like this, you bristly balkan!
Yeah, right. You and Bunny...
I wonder if there's anything good on the tube.
It's getting late, kids. Everyone off to bed now. The new Duckman and I have an old bird that needs stuffing.
I can't bear to see that again. Paramount Studios, the people who brought us Laverne and Shirley, without anyone even asking for it. How will we ever thank them? Paramount Studios. Every day, thousands of people pass through these gates to create the entertainment that hundreds of people enjoy. Let me in there, you minimum wage rent-a-cop. I have to see the CEO, pronto!
Name?
I don't know his name. I quit trying to keep track. This studio goes through executives faster than Robert Downey Jr. goes through strangers' bedrooms.
No, I meant your name.
Duckman! Duckman! As in, at least I'm not John Lovett. Isn't he annoying?
Ooh, why they told me to bring you right over, Mr. Duckman. They said as soon as you slithered up, I should bring you right over to the executive offices. So just give me a second here.
Now, this is more like it. I knew there had to be a mistake. I'm still the biggest thing this studio's ever seen, since Raymond Burr died. Drive a bit slower, my good man. We have to give the common folk a good look.
What?
Who do you think you're dealing with? I am angry, and I will take your company.
Let's talk business, Louis B. Shallow Pockets. In my new contract, I want more of everything.
You peed in the wrong sandbox, my friend. Today's Blue Plate special is hot, hostile takeover on a bet of Don't Screw With Me, Linguini.
Hey, Juicy Fruit, I'm standing here. Let's talk.
You're dreaming, you old bag of skin. When I put the word out, your stock will flush right down the old fudge bucket. Sure, I'll settle this peacefully when I own your company and you're eating out of the dumpster behind Gus's gristle garden.
Hey, I'm waiting here! If you look very closely at the top of the mountain, you can see a whole slew of former Paramount executives devouring each other like a power-lunging Donner Party.
No, it's not personal. I just hate everything you stand for and want to see you squirm.
Okay, that's it! I refuse to be treated like I don't exist!
You look, something's come up here and I have to go. I love you, Mom. Don't forget to make Dad happy. Yes, Duckman, isn't it? The old Duckman?
You know perfectly well who I am. Now, what's all this about replacing me on my show? It's a big movie deal, right? Oh, I can see it now. Duckman of Alcatraz. My Dinner with Duckman. Big Bad Mama 3.
No, nothing like that. You're fired. You lack talent, star appeal, and presence. Plus, your eyes aren't attached to your head. A recent poll shows that really creeps people out. I've sold off everything in your trailer to pay off your commissary bar bill, and I've assigned your parking spot to the Borg Queen.
No, just a freaking minute! I don't think you realize just how much this studio needs me! I'm your money shot, I'm your ace in the hole! My partner Cornfed and I will just walk on down to WB and get a real show!
Cornfed is perfectly happy staying on the show. I've let him out of his contract, but he has no interest in leaving.
Not a chance. We're practically joined at the hip. We're like Dean and Jerry. Jerry and Ben. Ben and that freaky Michael Jackson. Cornfed would never desert me. Corny?
It's true, Duckman. I'm staying with the show. It's the right thing to do. Good luck with your future.
I'm not getting this. He must have drugged him, or he's got the mad pig disease or something.
You're wasting my time, old Duckman. I've got better men than you to yank my crank if I wanted. You're through. Get out!
You heard him. It's time for you to go home and weep into your lacy, silky, ladylike pink pillows. Go home, little man.
I know what you're thinking. I also know what you're wearing, and you should be ashamed, but that's not important. Feeling betrayed by the studio and by me, Duckman decided to go home and be comforted by his family.